whether you do hedge just in case you're not that good. But some people
What's up,
position
YouTube?
it as,
So I was just
Jordan Love is
chilling,
betting on himself.
and
You know, if he was
I
truly betting on
decided
himself,
to
you would
pull
play
up an
out your fifth year
Underdog
option, assume you're going to
uh,
play well, and
best
then
ball.
cash in with
It's
monster
just
money, and
starting
later
now
than
on my
not even
phone,
pick up
so
his fifth year option.
it's just
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so going
Underdog
into his fourth year,
best
if you're
ball
betting
mania
on yourself,
draft,
you
and
play
I
out
really
this
feel
year, go
like
to free agency from the
I
start,
couldn't
and
let y'all
whatever
miss
happens
this.
at the end of that, if you play well, you're
This
getting
is
monster
at
money.
next level.
Instead,
You know what I'm saying?
he did this. Like, that's not betting on yourself. What are you expecting from Jordan Love this year?
This one
Do you think
I
he'll
was
be
like,
good? I
yo, I
think
can't. I
this is
feel guilty
one
if
of the
I'm
bigger
not on here
storylines
letting
around
y'all
the
know
NFL
what's
right
going
now.
on.
Yeah.
You know what I
I mean,
mean? With my
I don't have
drafting,
expectations,
because bro,
to be
this
honest.
is
Not that I don't, and I don't mean that as in my
gonna
expectations are
rack
low.
in
I mean, I
some
literally don't
points.
have
I'm
any
telling you that right
expectations.
now.
Barely
This
seen the guy on
right
the football
here,
field.
this
He
is where
was
it's at.
trash.
Not
The
the A
brief
position.
tidbits we saw right at the
I
start,
don't know,
I think he
man.
was good.
I
For
don't
the
know
brief
if I would take
snippets we saw
Bijan there.
last season,
I'll be honest.
I don't know what you do with that. Like, it's an
Maybe
insanely
I
small sample size
say
to
a
play.
Bijan
The
draft.
only,
I
like,
might
the
give it
best
up right
indicator
now. I'll say
so
Bijan,
far
take
has
it
been
away.
that Green Bay
I
was
might
happy
do it.
enough to say, all right,
I
now's
might
the
do it.
time. They're the team that sees him in practice. They therefore should have the best indication of what he's going to be, but who the hell knows? Like, we've no idea what he's going to look like. The things that are really interesting to me is I always talk about how I would
Alright,
stash a
damn.
quarterback.
I'm gonna be honest right now. I haven't picked Bijan a single time in Best Ball Mania. He's been going way too high for me. That is a big deal. I take Bijan Robinson. This means I'm gonna be watching him now, and every time I watch him, I'm gonna be rooting for him like heavily. And I'm sure that's why people have been taking him. They're fans of him deep down as a person, something like that. They connect with him. Man, me taking him there just says a lot. I'm gonna have to be rooting for that guy. But next up, I'm thinking a wide receiver here. But unfortunately, I'm not able to take one. If I could get Jonathan Taylor here, I would be extremely happy. But I'll take a Saquon Barkley. I think Saquon makes a big difference. I'll be honest. He's a flash player. I think a Bijan Saquon draft could sound interesting. Now, the only problem with Saquon is that a Patrick Mahomes is on the board right after me. So, if Saquon can have the season of last, maybe even better, that's what people are projecting him to do. Have a better season than his last. Then I could make a difference here with Bijan Robinson. But I do need me a quarterback. That's no doubt is something that I need. Yeah, I watch people on here wait until round fucking 100 to take a quarterback, bro. I ain't gonna do something like that. The ADP range. Man, you never know when you're gonna hit. It's honestly a truth. You don't know when it's happening. You just gotta shoot for what you want, and something's gonna come out of it. I'm not tired. I'm just on lean. Yeah, that's a fact. Is it? Am I just making a story for everybody on here watching later? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm definitely eyeing up wide receivers right here. Man, look at this. So I got Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley. If I can get a DK, I'm ecstatic right now. If a DK, I'll be honest, as a number one wide receiver, do I really value Debo that much higher? I could pull the three in a row. I could pull the three in a row and stop it there and really only end up getting four guys that are productive. I could do it. I could do it to him if Josh Jacobs is there. Other than that, I'm going wide receiver. T. Higgins off the board. Can someone fall two picks? And it's looking unlikely. No way. It didn't happen. I'm feeling Trevor Lawrence type of draft. Now this puts me in a reasonably bad situation, but I thought Justin Herbert was Trevor Lawrence. I was so used to seeing you know, I think people match up Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence pretty often. So I think that's where it's going with this. Hopefully I can get Najee. That'd be pretty dope. I will go with Debo or Mark Cooper, but definitely Najee, Debo, Mark Cooper. I'm gonna put it like that. Um, but at the same time, I do need a wideout. I don't need a running back. I would have still loved to have Najee. Like, I'll be honest right now. I'll tell you, Najee would have been a move for sure. Four picks. Can I get one? Will it happen for me? I could go sneaky with a Mike Williams here. I'm not gonna do it to him. But I'd go sneaky Mike Williams than Justin Herbert. Could do that. I'm able to pull Calvin Ridley and Mark Cooper. Two playmakers. Now I feel comfortable taking either Trevor Lawrence or Deshaun Watson. See what I did there? I'm not I'm not pulling anybody too early. Man, shout out to PFF. I listen to them shits in the nighttime. PFF, one dude with the accent. Y'all rock. And shout out Arthur Moats. Alright. He's doing his thing with Teak, Arthur Moats, Geek. Y'all should see those shows. Tune in, especially if you're a Steeler fan. You know where else? Where else should be? Chris Sims. He talks some talk sometimes for sure. Everyone who is in the YouTube community and is into football understands uh, these people I speak of. I'm not quite in the mood to take Trevor Lawrence yet. I might see if he falls a little bit. I don't think he's gonna fall that many spots. I don't think he's gonna do it, but I'll do it. I'll do it to him. I mean, should I go Trevor Lawrence? That's like a few spots. Not doing the math right now. You feel me? I think it's 8 spots. I definitely can't take Christian Kirk. And if I take Christian Kirk, I lock myself in too much. I mean, I might be able. Y'all think I could do it? Oh shit! It's actually coming to the time now. I'm screwed if I take Jacksonville Christian Kirk. If I take Christian Kirk and Trevor Lawrence is off the board, I'm screwed. I want to just take a chance. I don't think I can take the chance. I want to just do it to him. I hope this guy takes Christian Kirk. So, all right, cool. I'll go Terry McLaurin. The reason I'm doing this, I don't want to take any guy. Maybe for a quarterback, you could, especially when I already have 3 players. But I feel like with the quarterback, sometimes in the early rounds, yeah, he gets taken right away. So yeah, Trevor Lawrence is a really clear pick for me. But I got to target a Deshaun Watson now and hope he doesn't fall too far. Sneaky, what I was thinking about doing for a second was taking Michael Pittman and matching him up with since I already have Trevor, since I already have uh, Bijan Robinson, I could. Is that what I was talking about? Yeah, Bijan Robinson. I can match him up with um, the other rookie who might be the rookie of the year. I mean, we'll see how he plays in Indianapolis, but matching him up with Michael Pittman, and that would have been a cool sort of thing to do on draft. But man, I don't have a quarterback yet, but I got a really solid team. It would have been nice, I'll be honest, to have Trevor Lawrence to feel secure, but it's looking like a 3 quarterback route. Kind of actually feeling George Pickens there, but Chris Godwin is a player, so. Of course, I know my next. Of course, I know my next person. So a little bit, I love George Pickens. I love me some George Pickens. So not having him on my favorite team so far, uh, just a little concerning for me. That's an interesting one. There goes Tua. So I'm able to rack up Deshaun Watson. The next player on my list would be Deontay Johnson. I was already thinking it through. Deontay would have been my next cat. And Deontay still looks like a good pick to me. When I see it, I say Deontay Johnson have a season. Another option I could go. I could have gone Brandon Cooks, Dak Prescott, but I think I would prefer to have Deshaun Watson and Brandon Cooks. So if Brandon Cooks can fall 5 more picks, I'll feel extremely happy about that. But he gets selected right there. Someone just doubled up on him. I like that combination. And if I had, what's his face right here? Trevor Lawrence, obvious clear target for me. This guy has Trevor Lawrence, so that was a good, that makes sense for him. I'm going to go ahead and take Quentin Johnson here. I know Javonte Williams has been a very common pick for me. I think at the third position it would make sense, but right there, I'm just going to gamble on the upside. Next player probably would have been Javonte Williams and then Anthony Richardson. I would have snagged Anthony Richardson, even though I don't have Michael Pittman. I think as a second quarterback in a three quarterbacker, which I'm considering myself anywhere out, but it's like outside of Trevor Lawrence, like it's so up and down. I think going three quarterbacks might make sense. So I would have for sure snagged Anthony Richardson. I know I have David Njoku on the board, but I'll still take Anthony Richardson, bro. Word. So I draft. Oh shit. Word. So David Njoku's still on the board. Boom. I see him. I fucking know. I go Anthony Richardson. I see David Njoku. I know I didn't have to go Anthony Richardson. But, you know, some fucking upside at quarterback. Why not? I was about to take Geno Smith. I was about to take Geno. Oh, shit. Let's go. I don't know if I want Rashad Penny. Yeah, I do. It's a bit of a different pick, you know. Let's see Rashad Penny highlights. I want to see his 22 highlights.
Here's Penny. Penny breaks loose. Finished last season on an absolute tear. Sets up a first down at the 46. Here's Penny. Breaks the tackle. Still rumbling. And the ball came out, recovered by Seattle, and Austin Blythe, the center who was downfield, to save a big play for the Seahawks.
We just need a big run, bro. That's all. Get the throw.
In a pistol formation with Penny behind Geno Smith. Turns, hands to Penny. Penny looks for running room. In a cutback lane, can't find a lot.
As Rashad Penny starts in the backfield from the 25, and he gets the football with a nice move to the middle and powers near a first down to the 35-yard line.
Penny does a great job on this play. Just avoid a tackler. You talk about how you get more yards out of the run game. Sometimes you got to be your own blocker. Know where that unblocked guy is. You see the little jump cut there.
I might prefer Charbonnet. I'll be honest. Maybe Rashad Penny can do his thing. That's quarterbacks on the board. No, I don't want to go Jared Goff. I prefer to go Darnell Mooney. I think Antonio Gibson is the last guy that I see. Antonio Gibson off the board. I want to just go Derek Carr, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go with, let's go. No, I don't want to go that far down. I'll go Derek. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. I'll go Derek Carr. Maybe KJ Osborne would have been the ultimate upside player, now that I think of it. I don't love the upside on Derek Carr. I like the upside more on Bryce Young and Trey Lance. Matthew Stafford, even. I like the upside on Matthew Stafford. Yeah, so that's sort of why I was thinking that. But, I took my third quarterback, and he's probably going to get production, but we'll see if it's. I mean, I also have Deshaun Watson. I can't expect anything out of Anthony Richardson. This is me assuming that he's going to be a top pick. I mean, a top player, but I just wanted that third guy just to kind of boil out things. I was real close to going Alec Pierce too, but I thought he might fall to me. If he doesn't, I'll be feeling real stupid. But never that, man. I'm bouncing back no matter what. But with an Alec Pierce falling to me, it would feel pretty good. Because I could have had Alec Pierce and Donovan Peoples-Jones and still probably be able to get Matthew Stafford. That's sort of where I'm going with this. Maybe I just go none of the connections. Maybe I don't gamble on Donovan Peoples-Jones and I say Deontay Foreman have the season. I'll go Donovan. But I really didn't want to go Donovan Peoples-Jones. I wanted to go Ezekiel Elliott, but really hoping he's still there. I'm like, I think he's going to fall back to me, but you just don't really know. Well, I could have had the Tyler Higbee Matthew Stafford combination. Damn, I'm seeing that now. Really worried about my tight ends right now. Where will I go with these tight ends after this pick? So close to it, you know what I'm saying? Telling him to get snagged. Ezekiel Elliott is a pick. Jalen Warren's a dog, though. I'm not fading Jalen Warren if I go somewhere else. I'm just saying that now. Also, my third quarterback easily could have been Kenny Pickett. I would have been happy with Kenny Pickett. But I do have Derek Carr. I have Derek Carr. Because that's me comparing Kenny Pickett to Anthony Richardson, essentially. And, like, I like my chances, all right? I'm a Steelers fan. I like my chances. So, that's what it comes down to. But you know, I still got Derek. I think he can put up heavy numbers in New Orleans. Damn, Jared Lever gets selected. If I go my last running back now, I could go Jalen Warren, which is a sort of iffy pick because we know Najee's ahead of him. We could probably assume he gets 100 points. So 100 points. But I'm looking for a guy who could get more than it. But maybe that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Because I don't think Kareem Hunt, Leonard Fournette could break away. Just gonna go with Irv Smith. My initial take, I said, I'll just go Jalen Warren. I'll go Jalen Warren. I easily want Irv Smith now, but there's still 7 people ahead of me, so it's clear to me I should have taken Irv Smith now because, I mean, come on. I should have taken Irv Smith. But Jalen Warren, I mean, solid, but he's a backup for sure. So I don't know if he necessarily helps the squad in that way. I shouldn't have taken Jalen Warren. As much as I love him as a player, I shouldn't have taken him. I'll say it right now. Because I want Najee to stay healthy. I want Najee to be on the field. I have a lot of stock in Najee. I shouldn't have gone Jalen Warren. But I'm going to move on from that. Oh yeah, up in 3 picks. So I thought this team was really good, but just in the last few rounds, I butched it in my eyes. Maybe, I mean, we'll obviously see what happens, but in my eyes, there's a butch that went on where I could have taken a tight end and I didn't take a tight end. And let's see who the top tight ends are going to be. Let's see the list of tight ends. That's what I'm saying. Now the Colts didn't select any tight ends, I don't think. The Colts signed Will Mallory. Isn't he good? I thought Will Mallory was good. Sorry, I'm not taking Jelani Woods. I'm close to going no fan. I'm being honest. Zach Ertz. Here's a team. I feel like I don't love Jalen Warren as a fantasy player. I love him as a real player. As a fantasy player, I don't know how much I love him. So that's the only thing about this. So everything else, very good about this draft. I like it a lot. Overall, solid B. Gets a B in my book. But you need those A's, I'm telling you. You need those A's. When you get the A's, everything comes together. Pop, pop, pop. I'm already thinking about looking back on this draft when they're in season and I see Jalen Warren sitting there each week and not getting any carries compared to everybody else. There's going to be a backup player like, I don't know, maybe Leonard Fournette, let's say. Someone like that. I'm not sure who went before. I think it was Irv Smith, and then that's who I wanted to pick, Irv Smith. And then Leonard Fournette, I believe. Got to check on that, but yeah, it could have gone very differently in the end. And I can just hope that all three of these tight ends outscores Irv Smith, but on the Bengals, I'm not sure if I'll see it happening. I think they might end up working the ball. Still, I think I did well for myself. They should be able to win the league itself. Like this, I'm not sure if it's gonna win any tournament though, and that's where I'm really focused on. So, yep, you always got to get through the first round though. First round is most important round until the next rounds are the most important round. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how we do it. We rock out here. Most definitely will catch you guys. Yeah, man, I'll definitely be on another draft. But Best Ball Mania, boom. That felt like the one.